Hello guys, hello everyone. Good afternoon. So welcome to the New York session market outlook. Hello guys, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Okay. Is my sound okay? Just confirm for me in the comment section. Is everything right? As we're waiting for others to join. Nice. So welcome everyone to this New York session market outlook with me, Isaac. Yeah. So I'm from the Forex Dynasty, one of the mentors there. So we usually go live each and every day, starting from 8 a.m. in the morning for the pre-London session market analysis, and then the afternoon, which is the New York session market outlook, and also at 8 p.m. for the beginner session, and also 9 p.m. for the advanced session. Yeah, so make sure to join them, go the learn, and then learn the right way. So here we go. So I want us to do some general market analysis, to get outlook from the market to this New York session to see how this New York volume will affect the market. Will you have some live entries? Will you predicting maybe? Okay. So starting with XAUSD here. XAUSD on 4 time frame, I can call it it's still there, it's still consolidating, guys. Now, no very huge impact movement that happened for now. Gold is still there. So we don't have a clean So the market is on. Someone is saying he is not seeing my screen. Is my screen okay? Just confirm yes. If it's not, just type no. If it's clear, yes. If it's no, just type no. Okay, I think so. Everything is clear. Yes, I think so. Everything is clear. Now, yeah, guys, this is XAUUSD on 4 time frame. We can call it. We don't have a very clean impact movement above or below. High or it's not pumping up at the same time. It's not pumping below. So it's just there. We can see it's kind of consolidating at that level. Okay, so it's better for us to find an opportunities for either this market to pump or to sell. Yeah. So lowering the time frame to at least 2 hour time frame. That's the market on the 2 hour time frame. What can we see on the 2 hour time frame? Sort of a pattern is going to be formed. Which pattern is it going to be formed? So ukiangalia that market at that view, yeah, we have a very strong structure at this level. Yeah, so it's kind of forming what we call inverse head and shoulder pattern. It's kind of forming what is called an inverse head and shoulder pattern at this level. So we have a first touch, then we have an head at that area. Now we have another shoulder forming at this level for a possible buys opportunities here at this level, yeah, because of an inverse head and shoulder pattern that shows buys opportunity. Remember, this market was bearish at some point. The market has come and formed what we call an inverted head and shoulder pattern. An inverted head and shoulders shows buys opportunity. An inverse head and shoulder shows buys opportunity. So we are going to look for any opportunity here for us to take a buy opportunities on XAU USD. We are on 1 hour time frame, yeah. So obviously you can't take a trade on a 1 hour time frame for a confirmation. So we should lower the time frame to at least 30-minute time frame, 50-minute time frame for a confirmation. So we are not going again to analyze it more. We are going just to find for an entry here at this level. That's the reason why we are going on the lower time frame. We are going to find an entry signal at this level, at this or the other shoulder. Okay, we are going to find for an entry signal at this level for a buy. Yeah. So that's an inverse head and shoulder shows buy opportunity. So if I lower more on that minute time frame, that's how the market look like. So we don't have a clean entry confirmation here. But if you lower more on the 50-minute time frame, that's how the market is. So we are going to look for an opportunity here for a buy. So we don't have an entry confirmation, but once if you see a bullish engulfing at this level, that's when you are going to take a buy on gold. We're going to take a buy on gold at this level, okay? That's where we are going to take a buy opportunities on gold, on XAUUSD, on the 50-minute time frame. So we are going to look for a confirmation here. So hii ndio kazi kubwa tuko nayo, kungoja confirmation. So we are just now waiting for that confirmation to confirm a buy. Then we'll be okay to go. We'll be okay to take a buy opportunities on XAUUSD. So a long position on it at this level. Stop loss now, it will be below the structure. Now targeting the next high, which will be this level. Okay. So once if that market confirm those buys opportunity, I think so you'll be okay taking a buy opportunities on gold. Okay. And yeah, I think so that's it is. I think so that's it is on gold. Waiting for a confirmation before taking a buy because it's on a head, an inverse head and shoulder pattern that guys shows buys opportunity. Yeah? So never ignore this pattern. This pattern works. This pattern, and that's what I've been teaching you in our ongoing classes at 9 p.m. So if kama hujaelewa, we usually have our live classes each and every day at 9 p.m. and also recordings. We have some recordings that are there, so you can just go there and watch and learn from them. Yeah, and learn from them. And that's all about gold for this New York session. Looking for a buy opportunity, but once you get to confirm at this level, at the other shoulder. Okay. Yes. AUD JPY. So AUD JPY we did analysis in the morning, but it never respected our zone. So still waiting for this market to pump to this structure for a sales opportunities on it. Yeah. So still waiting for this market to pump up to this level so that we can take those sales opportunities on AUD JPY. On AUD JPY. On AUD JPY, waiting for this market to pump up to this level for a sell. Yeah, so it's still cooking, but not yet on our area of interest. USD JPY. So USD JPY, we lower back on the 1 hour time frame. So on 1 hour time frame is now kind of this market is breaking the structure above this level. Look at this. We had a very strong level on USD JPY, whereas the market has been respecting for sometimes. Look at this. Whenever the market touches this level, it sells, it drops. But now look at it. It's kind of breaking that high. So if the market breaks this level or this high, we'll wait for a retracement for more buys opportunities targeting the next high. So that's my view on USD JPY. Very clean, very simple, a very clean textbook trade. But once if it breaks this structure, forms a new higher high, then a higher low, that's where we'll be taking a buy opportunity. The reason being, this market has been respecting structures. Whenever the market forms a new high, it drops. Whenever the market forms a new high, it drops, forms a new high, it drops. Now, the same narrative continues. Once if this market forms a new high, obviously it will drop for us to take a buy, targeting the next high, which will be this level. And I think so, it will be clean as that. It will be very, very simple as that. So, just need to stay calm and wait for that market to change the character, to form a break of market structure, because this is not a change of character, but a BMS. So once a BMS is formed, a market creates a new high, and now does a very cool and a very clean retracement. That's when we're going to take a buy opportunity, targeting the next level, which will be this high on USD JPY. GBP AUD. GBP AUD, yes, came back to our level and then pumped up. So we did this analysis in the morning on the pre-London session market analysis, where we said that we are anticipating for this market to drop to these levels before it pumps up, and it did to perfection. It did to perfection. Higher high, higher low at this level. Then yeah, if you took it, I know you're on a good profit. You are on a good profit. So it's a matter of now holding that pair, looking for it to continue going up. Looking for it to continue going up. Looking for it to continue going up because of the trend and also respected the market structure. And also I believe, yeah, GBP/AUD and Euro AUD, I said they are positive correlated. So if GBP/AUD did this, and I hope so even Euro AUD did the same. Look at it. Also this pair did the same. I told you wait for that pullback and then a retracement for a buy. And they did to perfection and high low for a buy opportunity. If you just go and watch our previous sessions, our previous pre-London session, guys, I gave out this signal. I told you guys let's wait for a pullback for a buy. Right? Look at this. It respected that level. It bought. It respected that level. Then it bought. Very clean, very simple strategy. Just need to focus with the trend, to focus with your area of interest, and good. It'll be okay to go. So if you took it, just keep holding. I can see a very huge momentum going on. But now remember the market will move in waves. So once if this market now creates a new high, don't panic, yeah? Once if this market creates a new high, don't panic. We'll wait just for a adjustment for that market to continue going up. Okay? That market will continue going up. That market will continue going up. Euro USD still on our area of interest. Still waiting for a confirmation before taking a trade. Still waiting for a bullish engulfing at this level. Once if it engulf those candlesticks, that's when we are going to take a buy on this Euro USD. Okay. Once if it confirm, that's when we are going to take a buy opportunities on Euro USD. That's when we are going to take a buy opportunities on Euro USD. Are you getting? So just stay calm, stay patient. Let's see how this market will behave. If it can give us that confirmation, then I think so we'll be okay taking a buy opportunities on Euro USD. On Euro USD. GJ, how is GBP/JPY? GBP/JPY never broke above this structure. So still waiting for that to break this high for more buys opportunities on GBP/JPY. GBP/JPY, repeat, still waiting for this market to break this structure that forms a new high, and then a retracement or a pullback for more buys opportunities on it. USD card, yes, they did a retracement, but again, it's not okay. On the 4-hour time frame, no, I won't call this a clean breakout until I see candlestick that has did a very good breakout like this one. Look at this. Until I see candlestick that has done a very good breakout, a retracement, that's when I'll consider it as a breakout. One candlestick won't confirm a breakout. Mark that. Candlestick moja ita confirm a very good breakout or a very good high. So once if you see some very good kind of breakouts, some very good yes, breakout candlesticks, that's when it will confirm, yeah. But up to that point, not yet, yeah. AUD USD, I think so. We didn't have a view on this pair. But you have a structure here where the market broke the structure, created a new low. So let's leave this pair. We don't have a clean structure on it, so no need to force. No need to trade a consolidation market or the market that is not clear. Like no need to trade a market like this, yeah. So just avoid those kind of markets, yeah. Euro JPY, the same thing as GJ. Nothing really happens on it. It still kind of weeks out. So nothing really on them, yeah. GBP card, nothing. Card JPY, also nothing for now. But AUD NZD, nothing really. Also this NZD JPY still consolidating. GU, the same thing. US30. US30, let's have an analysis on US30. So US30 on a lower time frame. So on the 2-hour time frame, sort of shoulders is coming to be formed. on USDT. So buys opportunities on USDT at this level. This level, which is kind of an inverted head and shoulder pattern. At this head, a shoulder, now another shoulder at this level. So looking at USDT at this view, structure, that's where we'll be going to take a buy on them. That's where we should be going to take a buy opportunities on USDT at this level, okay? Because of our inverse head and shoulder pattern. NZD card in our view. US oil. So US oil on higher time frame, at least on H4. Wow, on H4 we had a very clean change of character at this level, yeah. The market broke the structure, changed the character to perfection. A very clean structure. So what should we do? Wait for this pullback or retracement for more sales. So we should be looking for a short position here on US oil at this level. For those guys who trade US oil, targeting the next low. Stop loss should be a little bit above the structure to have a good RR, a good risk to reward ratio. Then I think so we'll be okay. So once if this market pumps back to that level and have a good entry signal at that point, that's when we are going to take a trade on US oil. On US oil, yeah. So stay calm. Let's wait. How can it go? Wonder how far can it go, yeah? That's US oil. And then I think so, yeah, that is it guys for now. Let's go back to the top favorite pairs that we analyzed, like gold. I said gold, we should be looking for a confirmation here for a buy opportunity on XAUSD. If you go on a 50-minute time frame, yeah. Once if this candlestick closes like that in the next 5 minutes, I think so it will be okay for us to take a buy right now. Because you see it's on an inverted head and shoulder pattern, a very good confirmation. If you lower back on the 5 minutes, I think so it will be okay. So just waiting for the next 4 minutes 52 seconds to see how will that candlestick close before taking a buy. But I think so it's well now. It's a confirmed buy on gold. But in the next 4 minutes, if that candlestick closes without momentum, then I think so gold will continue going up, yeah. So you should take advantage and take those buys opportunities on XAUSD. Make sure you use proper risk management. Stop loss should be a little bit below this structure. So let me just write a stop loss and then take profit. So SL at 43.54, and TP at around 44.46, yeah, due to the structures. I'm following structures for my take profit and my stop loss. So a buy on gold in the next 4 minutes. If that candlestick closes with that momentum, then we'll be good to go. It'll be good to go on gold, yeah. It'll be good to go on gold. The remaining other pairs that you have seen, I'm still cooking, guys. You don't have an active trade right now, apart from gold. And yes, apart from gold, apart from those buys on gold, you don't have any active trade. Others are for waiting for either breakout, for either retracement. Like, but Euro USD still coming. But once if you have a confirmation, a bullish engulfing, that's when you're going to take that buy, okay? On USD JPY, on Euro USD, yeah. But what about on USD JPY? On USD JPY, we said we are waiting for a new high and higher low for a buy, okay? Nice. So yeah, so an active trade, our focus right now is on XAUUSD. In the next 2 minutes, if that candlestick hold that momentum, then guys will be okay taking that buy there. Stop loss I've already given at 43.54. Take profit at 44.46. Okay. So cheers, guys. All the best for those guys who are taking that buy on gold. Yeah, recording about the statue, so you can just go and follow it up, and then I'll watch it and watch it and watch it again. You see how we did the analysis. But if that candlestick holds a momentum below, we are not taking that trade, yeah. We just want a momentum that a buy and the next 5 minutes to see how will that candlestick close. Will it close with a bullish momentum? It will be okay. But if it rejects close with a bearish momentum, you're not taking that trade because it's kind of sellers are getting in place. But once if it closes with a bullish momentum, you'll be okay taking a buy. Are you getting? Yes. So we have that as an inverted head and shoulder pattern that shows buys opportunities on XAUSD on this New York session. So take a risk and get rewarded. And yes, so with that said, guys, have all the best. See you guys all 8 p.m. for the advanced class, for the beginner class, and 9 p.m. for the advanced class. And with that said, all the best and have a peaceful afternoon.